There's the other one.
All right. I'm going to open with the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Fiscal officer, can you call the roll?
All right, Trustee Sierra and Trustee Sword.
Here.
Township Administrator. Chief of Fire.
Here.
And Superintendent of Public Works.
Here.
Our next meeting is going to be Wednesday, December 2nd, 2020 at 12 p.m. I want to make a motion to accept the agenda with flexibility.
I'll second.
Trustee Sierra, Trustee Sword.
Yes.
Yes. I'm going to make a motion to approve the November 4th, 2020 meeting minutes.
I'll second.
Trustee Sierra, Trustee Sword.
Yes.
I'm going to make a motion to amend the 2020 permanent appropriations.
And I'll second.
Trustee Sierra, Trustee Sword.
Yes.
Yes.
Then any committee team reports?
I don't have a committee report, but I did have a question actually for your committee.
Yeah.
So I had tossed a couple of emails around in the ensuing weeks here regarding our wellness program. Wondering if you guys have had a conversation or had a chance to have a conversation about perhaps waiving or changing some criteria for employees to be able to qualify for their wellness, given that not everyone was able to get a physical, but rather use a telehealth. There's a lot of metrics that have to be measured at the doctor's office as part of that. So just wondered if you guys had an update yet or not.
So I have reached out to Michelle. I have not heard back. I know that Mr. Huffman has also reached out with other questions. Have you heard anything back either?
The individuals are allowed to post things on their website till at least the end of the year. But in regards to, and the telehealth thing did come up, and I think all they really required was maybe an email from the provider saying that it was completed, if I remember correctly.
Chief Rayleigh?
Yes. Go ahead, Chief.
That's what I remember, Matt, was there was a telehealth option. An email had to occur.
Mm-hmm.
Follow up with it, so.
Okay, so more specifically, the problem is I'll just use myself as an example. I had a telehealth this year, but I did not have an in-person physical before the virus struck. So it's no problem for me. I shot my telehealth, I get like a summary of today's visit from my doctor kind of thing. And I shot that to the wellness people, and they have they've given me the points for having a physical. Further, if you dig deeper, so at a physical, you'd get your blood pressure taken, you'd get you'd get blood work done, and you'd have a cholesterol screening. So those things don't happen with telehealth. And it's my hope that we would want to either waive those or just give everyone credit for them or something so that our employees could qualify and not get caught in that gap next year because they couldn't, So that's really the thing, and it seems like we're only going to have another month to kind of get it figured out. So I just wanted to make sure we were all in the same room talking about it for once, and
Absolutely.
make sure that we all understood. It's the devil is in the details of those metrics that are only measured in person.
I may have misunderstood. Obviously, we'll follow up, but I thought that telehealth was going to take place of the physical and everything else that you had mentioned.
Okay.
Just because of COVID and the fact that, person to person isn't a great thing right now.
Right.
That's the way I understood it, but we need to verify that. So
Yeah, and maybe that's the case. And then I would, I guess I'd also just ask that we get an all employee email out, just reminding people they've got one more month. Don't worry about this or that. Do this kind of thing. And just so that we can get everyone to qualify for everything they have coming to them.
Absolutely.
And I think we're probably due to have another meeting with Michelle. So definitely bring that up through that conversation. I'll reach out to Michelle and try to get something scheduled.
Perfect. Our produce market is this Friday. It is drive-through style. Masks are required for all individuals rolling through to receive produce. That is from 4 to 6 p.m. at Firehouse, 3820. Please follow the directions about coming in off of Cleveland Avenue and Elmore and up the back way into the township via Brandon Street. It looks like we're going to have some good weather. Fingers crossed. Our last produce market, I think we had about 130. Am I too high there, Chief Rayleigh?
you're in the ballpark, yes.
Okay, 130 families come through. So it was a good turnout. We look forward to seeing everybody there. Just be sure to spread the word. There's no income zip code restrictions. Every volunteer is masked up and ready. And again, we ask that if you're coming through to receive produce, you do have a mask on when you enter that line to receive produce. Anybody else?
I would just like to add, we'll also have the React team
Oh,
on
yeah.
location to distribute free Narcan for anyone that may need or want to have that. They've been doing about 50 doses every market that they've shown up. So it's been a pretty busy distribution location for them also.
Good. All right. I'm going to move on to Township Administrator.
I really have nothing on the agenda, but I will just point out that based off the last trustee meeting, we went with the building services department. So in order to meet the requirements for Tool and Associates, I did send them a request to cancel contract. We had a 30-day notice, and it started. New contract would have started January 1, so I wanted to make sure we had a little padding time. I got that sent out today, and I did receive an email from them acknowledging that. And also, we are receiving resumes for the current open position within the township. It's posted on Indeed. It should be on the Ohio Township Association and on Facebook. And we've received a lot of resumes, so I have a lot of those to go through to try to narrow it down to a point where we can get enough people in to get them interviewed, and then perhaps have a second round of interview with additional people.
Perfect.
I might recommend pausing the listings if you're really getting swamped, to just go with what you have for right now. You can always reopen them again if we need to, but
I kind of wanted to keep it open at least a week,
really,
and we're past that week, and I'd say we probably over 100.
oh yeah, yeah.
Submitted.
I would say you could definitely pause, but okay.
All right.
All right, Chief of Fire.
Yes, we'd like to request a PO for $11,688.46 payable to Ohio Cat for repairs to Engine 61. This will be paid from Fund 2111-220-323.
So moved.
I'll second.
Trustee Sear, Trustee Sword,
Yes.
Yes.
And next, would like to request a resolution to allow Chief Fraley to enter into a one-year agreement with Base Tri Fitness for firefighter paramedic physical fitness. This will come out of
Go
Fund
ahead.
2281-230-310.
Sorry. So moved.
I'll second. So Chief, did I see in the agreement that part of it is also, besides the physical fitness piece with exercise, there's also like a run walk program? Do we have
There
folks
is.
interested in that too?
Yes, and
That's
again,
great.
it's cardio. The firefighters' number one killer today are heart attacks, cardiac events. So anything we can do to work on that muscle, we're going to try to push that program in. Some of our guys obviously have a pretty good program on their own for strength and conditioning, so they may be more interested in the run program. And then
I'm going to be looking forward to the firefighters 5K, the Clinton Township firefighters 5K someday.
that would be nice.
It would be.
Ready
And
for
that's all I have.
We don't need a amount of money, just which line item is going to be paid from.
The actual amount of money changes based on how many people we have in it.
Okay. All right.
So once we get this going, Deb, I'll make sure that you have a copy of it.
Sounds good. I'll do Jane seconded it, so I'll do the roll call now.
Sure. I'm a yes.
Yes.
Great.
Thank you. That's all I have.
And Chief of Police is not with us today. Skip over him. Public Works Department.
I don't really have any new business. Leaves have been our business for the past couple of weeks and they'll continue through mid-December.
Came down really fast this year. Even the oaks are coming down quick.
Last week, the guys collected 8 loads in 4 days.
Wow. How many
Well,
pounds?
that wind we had over the weekend took every oak leaf off of our trees for the first time since we've been here. It's in years.
Both mine too. It was nuts. All right, code compliance is not with us today either. We're going to move on to appreciations.
I have something. Mr. Berta Olt called me yesterday and would like to pass on a thank you to Chief Jones and Sergeant McCoy for their recent assistance.
Excellent.
That was good of him. Thank you.
Anybody else? Any other items? I'm going to make a motion to enter into an executive session per ORC 121.22G4 for the purpose of preparing for or reviewing negotiations or bargaining sessions with public employees concerning their compensation or other terms and conditions for their employment.
I second.
Trustee Ciro, Trustee Sword.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'll call you on Teams.
Sounds good.
Bye, everybody.
There. We're back in.
Okay. I just, I'm gonna tweak the appreciation because I got a call from Bobby that was Officer Jeff McCoy, not Sergeant Joe McCoy. So,
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
right. Hi,
Hi, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
thanks.
Thank you.